My son ain't old enough to come out. They should be in bed, even if it's the weekend. You know what I'm saying? When I saw what you, I was like, man, come on in here, man. Cause I was so used to you being with me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But when it came to my regular routine, But anyway, but yeah, folks thought we were late because when I grand DJ Grandmaster, not Jam Master. Now don't get it confused.
Right.
It's Grandmaster. That's a Jam Master. There's a Grandmaster J, and there's a Jam Master J. So we're doing the Grandmaster J. Put on this core DJ retreat, and that's who I said, hey, yeah, you need to stay in contact with. That's a godfather. He is a lot of business deals he orchestrates.
And I didn't know who he was in person.
Mm-hmm.
In person, I didn't even recognize him. All I know is I don't even know how we. All I know is we were standing looking at something, and he just started talking to me, and he wouldn't stop talking. And I it's not that I wanted him to stop talking, but he kept talking. I'm listening to him, because I'm hearing, the experience in him, but also I'm trying to make sure I keep up. If he asks me a certain question, I got to be on top of it, because if I want to do some business with him, I got to see him. At least I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So the man gave me a card, and he asked me where I was from, and I told him, Moss Point, Pascagoula area, I do, shows and stuff out there. He gave me his card, and then he said, you know what, man, hold on, take out your phone, put my number in your phone. Gave me his personal number.
Mm-hmm.
He gave me his personal number and said, call me, let's do something. So he got my number. He called me. He's like, hey, let's do something.
Yep.
So I had to put something together. You know what I'm saying? I had an opportunity to bring somebody down that could change the life
statue. Yeah.
of your whole life.
Yeah. I mean, right here, a little bit Moss Point, Mississippi.
At the crib de la crib.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Man, yeah. Then there was he met some artists, and they performed.
I remember meet some.
It was an army. They were off the military base.
Oh man!
And these boys, the cell phone song, "Kiss Me on My Celly."
Yeah.
I still got that CD.
Man, my boy, they in like Tennessee now.
Really?
Yeah, one of them that I remember. I know exactly what you're talking about. I just can't get the name, but he's in like Tennessee now.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's on my social media, man. I gotta reach out to him, man.
Yeah, because the ringtone, it's about the ringtone.
Right.
Kiss me, girl, on my. Those boys, man. That producer, man, conceptual wise, they were a good group.
And they had a lot of music.
Yeah.
They had a lot of music out. They was doing shows, and you actually see them back in the day around that time. It wasn't as popular, but you would see them on like footage and all that. They had footage.
Yeah.
At that time.
Yeah, they invested in themselves a lot.
Mm-hmm.
A lot. Another artist, they were young, and they had a manager. They had a female manager, and you know what? Let's back up. All of these groups and stuff, they didn't come from core DJs,
right?
But they came from an idea after I think it was your first show, because Tavia was a salesperson at the time, and she needed people to, especially black-owned businesses, to invest in commercials with Channel 7.
Right.
But there was a catch. You had to go 3 or 4 months, right? So it was like a $1,200 deal, like 4-month deal, or $300 down and 3 months.
Right.
So I told hey, you remind me, of myself so much, because I don't calculate. All I see is the result I want, right?
Right.
I don't calculate what bump, what I'm gonna need. I didn't. You didn't even see 3 or 4 months down the road. All you saw was now, and whatever comes up next month, we'll take care of next month. But right now, let me do this, and you did it, man. You went in, filmed the commercial, put it out there, and when I say, and like I told you, I said, man, you see other artists, like Master P would do this. Other artists in New Orleans I seen put advertisements out saying their album is coming out and they do a little 30-second, snippet or whatever. But those are the only ones you see doing that. People you say, hey, they got a budget or they already got signed, they got money behind it, like that. So when you did it, it was like, oh, he's doing it like that now, huh? And
more people seen it than I actually thought.
Oh man, did they? Because this particular group I'm talking about, they had a lady, she was retired, and she had about 3 or 4 guys in this group, and she was managing. One of the guys in the group, he was talented, but he was a wildfire. He was, you didn't know what you would get out of him. But they met you, and you did a show at the Crim for them too. Showcased them. Then my Thursday nights, you helped me out with my Thursday nights, and that was a time, man, we was trying our best. Because if it wasn't for the clubs, I wouldn't have had a means of making money, right? Because I still take photos on the weekend. If I have to stay out there 4 nights a week it is. But Thursday night, the club owner came to me. I'm a photographer in the club. I don't, I just pay my little fee, whatever that night is, and I go home. And we always chop it up with him because of what I aspire to do. So I run the things by him and everything. And he said, look, why don't you come up with something, man, we can do for Thursday night. And I said, okay, I got you. This time, like I said, MySpace. Oh man, MySpace was I got so many photos. I might have about 10,000 photos on MySpace by itself, because every event I posted on MySpace.
Right.
It got me in trouble because I had some, mad husbands and boyfriends got their old ladies, having a hot summer night.
Right.
You know what I mean? I captured it and posted it like, hey. You know what I mean? But I had Thursday night. He gave me Thursday night.
Right.
And we put together a show, and that's when we met other artists. What's her name? The white girl?
Sydney B.
Sydney B.
Yeah.
That girl can sing. Oh my goodness, could she sing?
She can sing and rap.
And
she go hard.
And write her.
Right. In Sydney B, I was talking about it, the music. I haven't recorded anything yet. Sydney B said, okay, look, we finna go find this beat, we finna make this song, and we're going to record it. So I'm thinking we ain't gonna go. Okay, so we went to her house, went through some beats, found the beat, wrote a song to it. She called El Feezy when I ain't gonna say he first started, but he had the wall unit in his studio then.
Okay.
So when somebody going in the booth to record, you gotta cut that joke off, and you're gonna suffer however long that artist takes. That's how long you're gonna be hot in the studio. So we recorded Like It, and man, Like It did numbers, man. I Like It. I remember like yesterday, I was washing my car. I was in Creole. And it was a dude rolled by, and he was bumping Like It. And I'm talking about, I heard it word for word. I'm sitting here like, wait a minute. So when I heard that, and I started hearing other people, talk about it, say, man, I heard a song from you, and it just started spreading, because that's when we was going, not us, but I was going to the club when it was called Shockwave.
Yeah.
Now, prior to this, Man,
Shockwave. That was
Shockwave.
our normal spot.
That was our normal spot.
Yeah.
And what a lot of people don't know is the history of Ladies' Night at Shockwave.
Yeah, we had women coming from, man, all the way from Moss Point. Oh, man. Because, you know, this is Ocean Springs now.
Right.
So, Shockwave already had their regular 5 black people that gonna show up. 5 black girls that's gonna show up, you know, on Ladies' Night. But when we started coming, they started seeing